Well, hello everybody, welcome back to our Valheim series. This is episode 114, and this is the first episode I've recorded in about 5 months. So, first of all, I do apologise, I'm probably going to mix up quite a few of the controller buttons, as I haven't used my controller since the last time we played Valheim. So yeah, if you see me crouching instead of sprinting, and jumping instead of closing the inventory, those are the two that I usually mix up quite frequently, so yeah, apologies. And in today's episode, like I've mentioned in past, we are going to have a bit of a longer episode today. It's going to be about 50 odd minutes-ish. We'll see how far we get and what we can get done. I'm just going to quickly check my audio settings. Yep, that's good, that's what I want. I don't want the music too loud. Yeah, we are going to crack on with our checklist for today's episode. We have added a couple of things extra to it. So in today's episode, I'm going to focus on 3 or 4 main things. First of all, I'm going to look at food and food crafting and meads and stuff like that. We have unlocked a bunch more new stuff since entering the Mistlands and looting a lot of the animals and vegetables and stuff like that. So we need to have a good look at all the different food areas and food tables, like the cooking stations and stuff, so that we can see the new recipes that we've unlocked. We are using one of them currently, which is the salad, which is an 80 stamina food, which is really, really good. I really like the salad. That's probably going to be a staple for us going forward. But we haven't really seen any of the other new ones yet, and I'm pretty sure we've unlocked a few of them. So we'll have a look at the food preparation table, we'll have a look at the mead kettle, and we'll have a look at the cauldron and see what we can cook up. And hopefully we'll be able to see some of the procs from the cooking skill, because we haven't seen those yet. I was kind of hoping that we might in today's episode. We're also going to take a look at the garden and the plains, but we'll have a look at what we need first for these new recipes. But we might need to grow some more we might need to grow some more vegetables, depending on which ones we need for our food recipes. And we might also need to go back to the plains and have a look at farming some more of the barley. Oh, hello, that is a sea serpent. That is fortuitous. We need you, because we are running low on sea serpent meat as well. And the sea serpent stew is still one of our best level foods. I'm hoping that some of the Mistlands food will actually be of equivalent level, or if not better. That would be nice. So yeah, we're going to take a look at the food situation, and then after that we are going to go back to the merchant. Well, we're going to have to look at our finances first, but we need to go to the merchant so that we can buy a second egg. And then after we've got ourselves a second egg, we are going to build a standalone chicken coop. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be anything special. It's going to be very similar to what the boar currently have, just a much smaller version. I'm probably going to do it in like a 2x3 box, literally just next to our base, so that we've got the chickens nearby and we can easily check on them. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with the chickens. We're going to build them a separate coop. Ooh, I hit some crits on the serpent there. Oh, can we kill him before he stops screaming? Come on, one more shot. Yes, that was nice. Damn, this bow does a lot of damage. That sneak attack was huge. That was a big crit. Let's get in there and get that meat. I did see a sea serpent trophy fall, but sadly that sank to the bottom, so we're not going to be able to get that. Luckily enough, we've got 6 bits of meat, which is quite nice. So yeah, so we're going to build the chicken coop. We're going to build a standalone one. We're going to have to put a campfire next to it so that the second egg can actually hatch, because eggs do take warmth into account when it comes to hatching. So we might have to build a campfire nearby, because I don't think the big bonfire or the smaller one that's next to the current chicken coop is going to reach. And yeah, we're going to put the second egg down. Hopefully we can start getting some more eggs and some more chickens. That's something we desperately need. I know there's some more food recipes that we haven't got from not having eggs and chicken, which is, we kind of need that. I'm really hoping that we have enough gold to buy another egg straight away. It would be a bit annoying if we have to go off and farm some, but we should be okay. There's a few different methods that we have in order to get a decent amount of gold pretty quickly, so we should be alright with that if we do need to get some more. And then thirdly, which is going to be the problematic part, is we want to go off and search for the Bog Witch, the new merchant that was added in the most recent update last year. This update was around November time of 2024. And yeah, we haven't seen her yet because we haven't recorded any footage since the Bog Witch update, apart from the past few episodes. So yeah, at some point we are going to have to go and search for the Bog Witch, and she is going to be in uncovered swampland. So all of the swamp biomes that we've uncovered and explored, we're not going to be able to find her there because it's uncovered, it's already been explored. She will spawn in one of, I believe it's 10 preset locations on the map. I haven't looked this up because I don't like using the world seed to kind of cheat like that, although if it does take us a long time to find the Bog Witch, we might have to. But I believe, I was looking this up before we started recording, and I believe there's about 10 preset locations where the Bog Witch and the other merchants can spawn on any map in the world, and it's basically, it's not potluck, it's more whichever you're closest to straight away. So when it spawns, it will just spawn at the closest one that you're nearby, and the Bog Witch has a chance of spawning in any covered bog biome. So when I say covered, I mean on the mini-map it's covered by the kind of fog of war, so it hasn't been explored. Because that's basically like unexplored swampland, and the Bog Witch has a chance to spawn there. So whenever you're close to an uncovered swamp area where she has a preset spawning location, she will spawn there. So yeah, it could be quite problematic for us because it could take us a while to find her, or we could be quite fortunate in the very first the very first swamp biome that we come across that's covered, which she might spawn there straight away. So it's going to be a bit problematic. That's probably going to be our next episode, because we are going to have to do a few other things to get ready for doing that, which is we're going to have to bring a boat with us in order to sail about. We're also going to want to set up a portal as well, so we might either have to go off and farm some more Grey Dwarf Eyes and Surtling Cores, or we could just use an existing portal system that is no longer in use. I'm pretty sure we've got one called Black Forest 1 or BF1, which is on the same island as our starting island, which is just a quick portal to a bit of Black Forest that I found. So I might just knock that one down and sprint it back to base and use that instead of having to go off and farm for a new portal system. Because we do have quite a few portals at the minute that are just not being used. So, you know, we might as well repurpose them into usable portals, rather than having a big portal area full of portals that we don't use anymore. So yeah, that is our episode. I can hear a Gjarl above our Mistlands base. I do not like that. I can't see him though, so that's not, it's not horrendous, but he's definitely up there. Right, we need to take stuff back. We're going back to our main base, we need to take stuff back. I'm going to take these blood clots back, because I'm almost certain these blood clots, which you get from ticks, I'm certain that those are for the next healing mead. I believe it's called a major healing mead, and I'm pretty sure we need blood clots for that, so we're going to take those back with us. We'll need Meganord's Girdle for the extra carry weight, just to make life a little easier. If we're going back to our main base, we don't need the Wisp Light, so we can put the Girdle on instead. Is there anything else in here that we need? I have no idea why I brought these sausages with me. I think I just grabbed them as kind of like backup food in case we needed it, and then just never used them because they're not great for us right now in terms of food level. We dropped our portal stuff in the box. We need to pick that up again. Or should we leave it here? Because these portal materials that I've got on me now are the portal. It's the home portal, which is our exploration portal. So we probably shouldn't take that back with us, actually. I think we'll dump that in here. Yeah, we will. We'll leave it here because this is an important portal that we need. So we don't want to use that for the Bog Witch. We'll have to get some materials for the Bog Witch portal. We'll grab this wood because we need that. We'll drop the blue ute here because we don't need that. We'll use that as decorative stuff for our Mistlands base when we build it. Got sea serpent meat. We got some needles from the death skeetos that we killed. I can still hear that Gjarl, and I'm pretty sure I can hear a Dverger as well. But I don't want to fight those right now, so we're just going to leave. We'll let the Gjarl lose interest and fly away, hopefully. You can just hear him rumbling away in the sky. Really hope he doesn't, like, firebomb our base whilst we're gone. That would not be good. Right, let's pop the girdle on straight away. There we go. Extra carry weight. I just want to zoom in the POV a little bit. There we are. Oh, crouched instead of sprinting. Quick repair of our stuff. And then we'll have a look at food. Okay, what do we have? Let's dump stuff first. What have we got in here? We've got 2 bits of bread, which is quite good. drop all that in there. We've still got the blood clots. We've got plenty of royal jelly. Right, mead kettle first. Let's have a look at these major healing meads. What have we got? Minor Ita potion, we don't need that. Frost resistance, we don't need that. Minor healing. Major healing, there it is. What do we need? 10 honey, 5 blood clots, no, 4 blood clots, and 5 royal jelly. Wow, that's cheap. We've got loads of all of those. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 2 of those to start. So that means we'll get 6 major healing potions per... Well, actually, do we get 6? We might not get 6 from this, we might get less. Every time we've made meads in these fermenters, we always get 6, but that's not a guarantee to say that we will get 6 from these. But if we do, we'll have 12 in total, which is really nice, because they're major healing, and that's the next level for us, so that should really help in our Mistlands exploration combat. Next, let's have a look at the cauldron. What have we got in here? Pretty sure we've already looked at the cauldron recently and we don't have anything new, but we should have a look and see if we have any upgrade items for it. So what have we got? Spice rack, table, pots and pans, mortar and pestle. That's black marble, which is new. Have we got one of these? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that item there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the black. That's the mortar and pestle, so we don't need that. What else is there? Food prep table. We haven't looked at that recently, so let's check what we've got here. Bread dough. Oh, we've got a couple of new things actually. Stuffed mushroom, meat platter. Oh, that's pretty good. That's 80 health, but it's 1 seeker, 1 locks, and 1 hair. And then uncooked stuffed mushrooms, that's Ita, we don't need that yet. And then mist hair supreme. Oh, this is cool. 3 Jotun puffs, 2 carrots, and 1 hair meat. And that's 85 health as well, so that's the same level as our sea serpent stew. That's fantastic. That's pretty cheap as well, actually. How much hair do we have? We've got 12 hair. We've got 63 seeker meat. That's a lot. We've only got 5 locks meat though, so we can't really make the meat platter. Well, we can't make much of it anyway. So we will go back to the plains and we'll farm some more locks. We'll get some more barley as well to make some barley flour. It's only 1 of each meat to get the meat platter, but it's only 80 health as well, so it's a bit of a step down. I say bit, it's a small step down from our current food. Actually, well, I think we'll make the mist hair supreme, because Jotun puffs and carrots we should have loads of. Yeah, we've got 80 carrots and 71 Jotun puffs, so yeah, we'll make some of that, I think. We've only got 12 hair, but I think we can set up some kind of trap or farm to get hair. So we'll make some of that to start with. Right, back to the food prep table. Let's make some uncooked mist hair supreme. I hope we get a +1. Please give us a +1. Oh yes, there we go. So those sparks that you saw flying out from the table there, and there was also a tiny little +1 that floated up, so that meant that we gained a free Mist Hair Supreme, an uncooked one. So that's good. So even stuff made on the food prep table gives you a free, or can give you a free proc of food, which is nice. So from the 5 that we made, we've got 6. And we'll stick them in the oven as well. Get them cooking. Now we've only got 2 sea serpent stew left. We've got 9 mushrooms. That's not good. We might want to have a look for some mushrooms too at some point. But we will stick some sea serpent meat on to cook now, because we'll make some more of the stew. Food upgrades. I'm excited. I'm going to have a nice beefy health bar with all this food. Grab the mushrooms, grab the honey. I'm pretty sure it's 1 mushroom to 2 honey with the serpent stew recipe. Let's have a look. Oh, no, the food's ready. There we go, Mist Hair Supreme. We've got 4 of those, put the other 2 in there. Where's this serpent stew? There it is. Oh yes, it's 1 mushroom to 2 honey, so we do need some more mushrooms, but we've got enough to make what we want now, which is pretty good. I can hear a grayling outside. Oh no, that's the chicken. I could have sworn I heard a grayling out here. Where is he? Where's he gone? I must be hearing things. Unless he's outside the fence at the back and I'm just... his audio's just... No, I definitely heard it there. Where are you? Are you back here? Nope. Oh, there you are. You little sod. Sneaking around. Your persistence to be annoying is admirable, but not today, thank you. Alright, so let's grab the cooked serpent meat. Make the stew. Oh, no, our food's ready. Oh, we got another +1! You might not have seen that, but I heard the little sound indicator for the +1. It's like a little ringing sound. So from the 5 Mist Hair Supremes uncooked ones that we made, we got 7 from cooking them. That's great, actually. The food prep table is really good because you've now got double the amount of chance to get extra food from it. Because we got a +1 from making the uncooked version, and then we got a +1 from cooking them in the oven. So from the 5 that we made, we got 7. That's fantastic. So we might want to focus making food prep table stuff instead of just standard cauldron food, because we've got double the chance of making food from it. Oh, we didn't get a +1 from the serpent stew either, which is a bit disappointing. But 7 of each, that's pretty good. We could do with some more salad though, so we should probably make some more of that. So we need cloudberries, we need Jotun puffs. What's the third item? Is it onion? I'm pretty sure it's onion. Yeah, it is. 3 onions. Right, okay, where's onions? We've got 14 of those. So yeah, we're going to want to make some more carrots for the Mist Hair Supreme, and we're going to want to grow some more onions for the salads, because those salads are probably going to be a staple for us going forward. Let's pop you lot back in here, and then we'll go and have a look at the garden. I also want to go and grab some more... How are we doing for barley flour? We've got 6 barley flour and 31 barley. So we'll grab the barley and we'll go and stuff that in the windmill to make some more barley flour. And then we'll also go back to the plains and check out the farm we've got up there. So we might need to grow some more barley if we haven't got any currently. I'm pretty sure we left a whole bunch growing last time we were there. So we should have some ready stuff to make. And then we can plant some more after picking that. And hopefully that will help our gardening or our farming. There's some onions, perfect. So we'll plant some more carrots, and we'll harvest those onions and put some more onions on to grow some seed plants. I wouldn't mind making the uncooked meat platter as well, which we need lox meat for. So when we go back to the plains, we'll farm a few lox as well. Yeah, it's carrots for the Mist Hair Supreme, so we'll have a look at carrots too. We'll stick some carrots on to grow. I think we've got some seeds left over. I'm pretty sure we banked some seeds. Let's have a look. What do we have? Cultivator. Yeah, we got 48 carrot seeds. That's really good. We've got some turnip seeds as well, although we don't really need turnips, but we'll keep them just in case. Right, let's plant carrots first, and then we'll pick the onions and replant some of those into seed onions. Now this is one thing I don't forget. I haven't forgotten how to do this. Quickly planting a whole bunch of carrots. Oh, I'm planting some of those really close together. I think that one might not have enough room. See if it turns... Oh, we got our farming skill increase. Nice. Pretty good. That's using... Yeah, there's a carrot seed just in front of us that's gone brown, so we're going to have to wait for the others to grow before that one does. It's a bit disappointing. So with our farming skill, just in case anyone's forgotten, with the farming skill level ups you get decreased stamina use when planting and I believe picking as well, and you also have... it's decreased stamina use while planting, and you also have an extra chance, or you have a chance of gaining extra materials when picking, so we might, if we get lucky, we might get a +1 from the onions here whilst we're picking them. And again, if people have forgotten, from the Bog Witch merchant, she sells parts that you can use to make a scythe, which allows you to harvest things in a big area rather than just having to pick them individually, which is quite good. I quite like that. I'm not sure if the scythe is going to work on vegetable stuff. I imagine it would, but it might only be for the barley and stuff, but we'll find out. It's pretty good. I think it's a good idea. I like some of the quality of life stuff that they add. They seem to put a lot of time and effort into thinking about what can we put into the game to make it better for the players, to make things like certain things that are a bit tedious a bit easier for them, which I really enjoy. Actually, I'm quite happy they do that. Right, we've just planted 15 of the onions into seed onions, so we've got some seeds coming, and then we've got about 30 or so onions left, I think. Yeah, 38 onions, that's pretty good. And we've still got 70 carrots as well, so we're not desperate on carrots, but we might as well plant some, surely, just in case. We're probably going to make a lot of this Mistlands food, so it's probably a good thing to do that. Right, next is chicken coops. Oh, we've got plenty of gold. We've got nearly 2,000. Fantastic. We need 1,500 for an egg, so let's go and do that. Or should we go to... Actually, we might go to the plains first. Plains base, yeah, we'll do that first. We'll go to the plains. Oh, excuse me. A little bit gassy today. That's what happens when you drink a whole cup of coffee in pretty much one go, right before you start recording. Oh, nice. We've got a whole bunch of barley to pick. Lovely. Let's see if we get any plus ones. Oh, farming is level 11. That's pretty good. Hopefully we can level these skills up quite a lot before we get to the Ashlands so that we've got nice bonuses and stuff. Pretty sure we just got a plus one there. It's a really quiet sound effect, and the actual the visual effect and the plus one itself, like there is a tiny little plus one that kind of floats up from where you picked it. It's really difficult to see sometimes. But yeah, I think we did. So we've got 82 barley. Right, let's plant... Oh no, we don't have 102 barley. Fantastic. Right, let's plant 30 of them. So let's just do a line of 10, and we'll do 3 lines of 10. We're not going to bother with the flax for now, and the reason why I'm not going to bother with the flax yet is that I don't know how much flax we actually have back at base, or linen thread, but we don't need it yet. When we actually need it, I would imagine we're probably going to need it a fair bit when it comes to the actual Mistlands crafting and upgrades and stuff, but we don't need it just yet, so I'm just going to leave those for now. No point wasting the time picking it all and taking it all back when we might not need it. We now have 72 barley, which is really useful. Next, we need to go get some more lox meat, so we'll go and find some... Oh, we've got a whole bunch of tame lox here, haven't we? Hopefully a couple of these aren't tame. Yeah, you're not tame. Red health bar. Why are you running away? Come back. Oh, Desquito. Oh, I shot him with the arrow. Nice. Oh, I didn't kill him. What? Oh, what's this? Why is he not oh, he must be immune to poison because it's a Deathsquito. Deathsquitos, they can't poison us, but the needle arrows do. Or is it the bow that poisons? I think it's the bow itself that poisons. Oh, that lock spawned us. I got a fulling. What the frick? What the heck? What happened there? No, don't run away, Lox. I need your meat. Thank you. Please come back. Oh, yeah, there we go. And there's a second Lox right there. I'm guessing you're an enemy one. Yes, you are. Perfect. Let's parry you. Take you down. I do apologise, Lox, although there's like 4 tame ones right behind you, so I really don't mind that much. I've got no stamina. I need to recharge. But he's running away as well, and I can't really avoid the opportunity to attack when they're running away. Parry that nonsense, thank you. Oh, he hit me. Damn it. Oh no, we're not going to kill him. He hit me again. No, there we go. Kind of showcasing the power of this armour, though. This fully upgraded plains armour, where he's doing his bite attack, which usually hits very, very hard. And he's only doing about, I don't know, 5-10% of our health. We've got 9 lox meat from those two, which is really good. Next thing we need is some cloudberries for... Which recipe was it? The salad. Salad uses cloudberries, so let's grab some of those. Although what I might do is I might pick some of these now and go and drop these off with the lox so that they can eat and breed a few more, maybe. And then because then we can just come back and cull the tame ones rather than having to fight them. I'm not sure how it works with lox. Maybe the... Oh, you're a friendly. Okay. Another friendly. Yeah, I realise the futility of trying to fence in lox because of how much damage they do when they're attacking. So I'm not going to bother rebuilding the fence. I'm just going to let them free roam. We'll have a free range lox meat. It's like a supermarket version. Right. So yeah, I dropped off 13 of the cloudberries for those lox because I want them to have some food. Some of them are injured as well, so they could do it with the healing, and also to breed some more as well, so that we've got an easy source of lox meat in the future if we need it. I'm pretty sure we're going to get some more food recipes with the eggs and the chickens. We already have the cooked egg, and I'm pretty sure there's another recipe that uses egg as well. And I'm almost certain that with the chickens, the whole purpose with chickens is to cull them to get the chicken meat to have even more recipes. So, yeah. I don't think we're going to need lox meat for much longer, but we'll see. It's always good to have the system in place just in case. You never know. That was an unintentional rhyme. Right, so we should be okay with those cloudberries. I think we've got about 20 of them. Let's head back. We don't need to spend any more time here than we need to. Oh, we've got black metal scrap from that fulling we killed. Let's drop that. We'll drop the lock's head and the stone. We don't need that. We'll just leave those there for now. I don't want to carry around stuff that's kind of pointless right now. I am fully aware that this is going to be a bit of a longer episode, and I'm trying to do things as speedily as possible. Don't want to waste too much time. Right. A swamp. Merchant, there you are. Let's head to the merchant and grab ourselves another egg. Here we are. I have to say the game is running incredibly smoothly. I'm really enjoying how smooth it runs. Hi there, Haldor. Can I have an egg, please? Thank you, sir. How does it fit me? It's an egg. I can't wear it. Haldor, are you drinking again? Bloody dwarves. Yeah, so there's that swamp to the north of us on this island. There's no point exploring that for the Bog Witch because she won't spawn there. She will only spawn in places where you have where you haven't uncovered them yet. Right, here we are, back at base. Next thing we need to do, it's night time, we should probably go to sleep. Yeah, let's sleep through the night. I don't like building at night time, there's not very much light sources, and I don't want to have to spend the time putting torches and fires down just so I can see what I'm doing. You fall asleep planning your next day's labour, and in your dreams you complete it. Oh, that's the dream where he wakes up, like he thinks he's done a full day of work, and then he wakes up and he's like, ah, no, I have to do all that work now. Right. First thing we're going to have to do is move all these stone piles. I'm going to put all these stone piles in the chest, you know, because pretty much all that's happened with these stone piles, aside from the little bit of stone we used to build the stone building behind us, the only other thing is that they've just kind of sat here being in the way. So, yeah, let's clear these out, get rid of them. Yes, I know I'm carrying too much. No room in inventory, great. So we can't carry all of them at once, so we have to make a couple of trips back and forth. Not great. I'm just going to move my microphone a little bit. There we go, just so I don't have to keep yanking my head around to look at the screen. There we are. You are carrying too much. No room in inventory. Come on. Sweat your way over there. Come on. Waddling Viking, there we are. Grab the last two. Right, so the reason why I want to build this chicken coop right next to the existing one is just because transferring the current chicken that we have to a new coop, especially if it's halfway across the base, is going to be a pain in the backside. So yeah, I want to do that first. Oh, sorry, I want to do that. I want to build it closer to the chicken coop so it's easier for us to move it over. Let's transfer the chicken into it, sorry. I'm confusing my words right now. Right, we've still got 473 coins. I really hope that's enough for the Bog Witch. I really hope it is. I don't know how much she's going to want. Needle arrows, we got 43, I think it was. That should be okay for now. We aren't using the bow too much in the Mistlands. Oh, actually, yes we are. What am I talking about? We use the bow on the Gyols. We have to, because Gyols don't fight on the ground. That was silly of me. Right, so what are we going to do here? Where is the chicken? Of course you're right there. Hen. Can you not be stood right next to the entrance? Or right next to that corner? I'm thinking we might just build it here, you know, where I'm currently stood. A 3x2, so 2 wide, 3 long coop. We're going to have log poles on each corner so that we can build a roof over it. And we're going to use these wooden wall sections as the actual sides of it. I'm just trying to work out, can we actually build it on the side of the building? We can, but the issue is that when we flatten the ground, the level of ground is lower than the actual building itself. That's why all these wall segments are green and not blue, because they're not connected to the floor. I don't really want to... Yeah, I'm just going to build it slightly separate away from the building. So we'll do 2 wide. There we go. Actually, should we try 2x2, do you think? What's 2x2 going to be like? Oh, that's tiny. No, that's not great. I think we'll knock this wall, yeah, we'll knock these two down and we'll extend it by one into that coop there. And then we can just literally knock one bit of the fence down and kick the chicken in here. Yeah, there we go, look at that. It's still pretty small, I'm going to be honest, but chickens aren't massive, so we might still be able to fit quite a few chickens in this 3x2 bit. And we'll leave that one up for now, just so the chicken can't escape through that little gap there. Looks like she's trying to make her way over. We need some core wood for the poles, so let's grab 14, that should be enough I think. I think it's 2 bits of core wood per pole. How much is it? Yep, 2 bits of core wood for a 4-meter pole. Can we get it placed in the corner? Is that in the corner? Oh, it snaps to there, so we need to take this one down. It's not snapped properly. There we go. Oh, is that right? No, that's not it. Yes, perfect, there we go. Yeah, I want to use the snapping so that all 4 log poles are of the same height. Yep, there we are, perfect. And then, there we go. Now building a roof. Oh, look! Haha, the chicken just walked in there straight away. I didn't even have to do anything. Thanks, Miss Chicken. Or Miss Hen. Made that work nice and easy for me. We're going to stick a wooden door on this as well. We're probably going to put one on the other side as well, just so that we've got access on both ends. Knock down this fence, we don't need it anymore. Just knock down the rest of the fence, and that way we've still got a bit of a walkway between this side of our base and the portal area. Oops, excuse me again. Oh, I really should not have drunk that coffee so quickly. That was very silly of me. I'm going to leave this roof, and I'm going to leave those iron fences, or those iron grates, because, yeah, it looks pretty good. Nice to have a bit of a view outside. Right, we want, where is it? There it is, the 26-degree roof angle. Should we do it like this? We have to snap it to the bottom. Snapping, there it is, yep, perfect. So then we should put the other one there. No, actually, we'll do it the other way. So we won't have them facing this way, we'll have them facing the side. So hang on, I'll have to show you rather than trying to explain it, because my explanation will be terrible. So instead of this side, we'll rotate it 90 degrees. Yep, there we go. Do it this way. It's snapping on the wrong side. There we go, yep. We'll do it this way. So then all we have to do is just build 3 on each side, being supported by the core wood log poles. And yeah, that should be perfect. Oh, why have we not got it? Is it here? Oh, no, snapping is wrong again. Right, bottom one, there we are. Yep, and there. And they're all green. Oh, look at that, beautiful. There we go. Hello, Miss Hen. How do you like? How do you like your new coop? You're covered from the rain. You've got a lot less space than you did have, but yeah, I think that's pretty good. We'll chuck the egg down. That's all you have to do with the eggs, just chuck them on the floor. If you hover over them, it'll say too cold to start with. You need to give it about 5 or 10 seconds, and then it will either change to warm if it's warm, if there is a campfire, or if there is a fire source, a heat source nearby, like close enough, or it will stay saying too cold if it's not close enough. Now, when I say a few seconds, I literally mean like a few seconds, like 3 to 5 seconds is all you have to wait for it to change. So if you have stood there for 10 seconds and noticed that the egg is still saying too cold, then your egg is too cold and you need to build a fire source or a heat source closer to it. One thing I've noticed is the obliterator is too close to the chicken coop. That obliterator does do area damage when you use it. You might have noticed in the few times we've used it, there's been a lightning strike and it's knocked me back and done a little bit of damage. It will do that to animals and enemies too, so yeah, I don't want it right next to the chicken coop, because otherwise we'll end up wiping out our chickens in one fell swoop, which I don't really want to do right now. We need some more wood. 38, perfect. Drop the core wood in there. Okay, we don't want the roof cross. Let's change that. Put the door in. There we go, perfect. There we go, door on either side, so now we can get in there from either side of it. And I think, seeing as though we've got a fair bit of wood, well, first of all, we're going to need a heat source nearby for the egg. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some roof bits here. Yes, they look a bit awkward, but yeah, they fit and they're blocking the rain. And then we're going to need to go and grab some stone. Excuse me, it's clear my throat. We only need 5, but I can't be bothered splitting the stack, so we'll just grab 45 and put the rest back later. There we go, campfire, pop it right there. Now with heat sources and chicken eggs, I'm not 100% sure if your heat source will be too close. Ah, there you go, egg warm. Oh, we're going to pick it up though, because I don't like it being right close to the edge, so we're going to chuck it here. It should go close enough to the back wall. Oh, no, I chucked it there. Too cold. Is that going to change? Come on. No, we're going to pick it up. I don't think it is too far away, but I don't want it that far. I might just chuck it against this side. There we go. Too cold. Give it a few seconds. You can see the sparkles coming off the item as well, so that we can pick it up. Those sparkles will disappear. Yep, there we go. So it says warm now. So yeah, it says warm. It's not too hot. So it looks like too hot isn't a thing. It would be quite funny if you, if that was a thing, and you put eggs too close to a fire source, and then you came back later, and all you got was like hard-boiled eggs or something. That would be brutal, but it would make sense. Let's drop the seeds back in as well, so Miss Hen can eat and drop some more eggs for us. You'll have noticed that for some reason, even though it's daytime, we're still getting wisps coming up at the wisp fountains, so I'm just passively collecting a whole bunch of them just because we're going to want them, especially when we build our new Mistlands base, our big tower, possibly. The meads aren't done yet, so let's drop off this stuff from our inventory. Should probably knock that fire down as well, actually. But I'm pretty happy with the chicken coop situation. Drop the stone off in here. And we should probably keep all of the wood. We're probably going to need that for something. But yeah, this is our rudimentary chicken coop. Now, I know a lot of you might be thinking that's tiny, and that roof section is not great, but we can always enlarge. We can always build it bigger if we want to. Make it larger. I think enlarging's the right word there. Having the coop, having the old chicken like fenced off bit down means we've now got a bit more space. One thing I am going to do is I'm actually going to put the little bit of accent bits on the end here. Same thing that the boar thing has. Doesn't really do much, but just adds a bit more decoration to it. Makes it look a bit more complete rather than it just being some kind of rudimentary roof. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, that looks a lot nicer. Jeez, these wisps are coming in quick and fast. Maybe it's because it's raining and the storm. It says that the wisps demand darkness, but maybe they show up in the rain as well, so it might be a storm thing. Right, let's just top this up with some more fire, some more wood, give you some more wood. We're going to sit down and refresh our rested buff. We should probably eat as well, actually. We're running out of food buffs. Okay, so that's two major things off the list. We should now have... what the heck? Oh, it's just a wisp. Oh, it must be going over to the fountain. Wow, they fly in from miles away. Yeah, so we've checked off two big things from the list, and our last thing that we need to focus on doing is our Bog Witch hunt. So first things first, I need to take the boat with me. We're going to use this boat because it's quite fast and nimble. Should be quick and easy for us to get around. I know the bigger boat is faster, but it also takes longer to turn around, and I imagine if we're going to be sailing from island to island and from biome to biome, we're going to want a more nimble boat for doing that. I am also going to intersperse the sailing with jumping off and getting onto an island and checking the island out itself. We are going to have to run around some of the biomes as well to check them out. I'm just trying to work out where we launch from. There's that one there which we've explored. There's a little bit on this island here, but it looks tiny. Here's the main one that we explored, but I don't think there's going to be there might be a spawn location there, but because it's uncovered, it might not show up. Obviously, we've got this giant bit of plains up there as well, so we might have to go from our Swamp 1 portal, which is our main swamp art area. That's Mountain 1. Yeah, this is Swamp 1. We might launch from here. And we'll do a little bit of sailing as well before we end the episode. We're going to go for a little bit longer. Might as well just have a quick look around and see what there is. My main concern is that this area... Oh, there's the Grey Dwarf. I thought I could hear a Grey Dwarf attacking me. There's a bloody troll over there as well, which is not great. Hopefully he hasn't seen me. Let's drop the boat off, shall we? We're in the crafting table. We need to do carve. Drop that on there. Perfect. Oh, took a bit of damage. Let's repair that. Yep, spot on. There we go. Oh god, he's coming. Get on the rudder, get on the rudder. Oh, he just chucked a stone at us. Right, okay, we're not going to be able to... We might as well just fight him. Oh, get him, get him, get him. Come on, you. Nah, we'll parry that nonsense, thank you. Really not worried about you right now, buddy. Wow, we almost killed him in one combo. Sit down, Mr. Troll. Right, we've forgotten something. What have we forgotten? We were talking about it earlier. A portal! Well, let's head back. BF1. Boss stones. Oh no, that's what we want. We want the Moda buff. We might as well use the Moda buff while we're here. I have been mentioning in previous episodes that I need to be better at swapping boss buffs for what we're doing in certain situations. So yeah, we should use the Moda buff for this because we're going to want the wind behind us if the wind is not in our favour. There we go. So I think when we go back to the Mistlands and start exploring again, we're going to have to grab the Eikthyr buff for the increased stamina, the decreased stamina usage while sprinting and jumping, because that will make traversing the Mistlands, especially those like huge mountainous bits, because they're a pain in the backside. I mean, you guys have probably seen in especially our previous 3 episodes. It's just been a nightmare trying to traverse the Mistlands, and even fighting as well. Like, we've taken on a couple of Gyorls and haven't really had a good time fighting them. We've killed them, we haven't died, but we were always running out of stamina, we were fighting in terrible places, we couldn't climb out of the awkward like pits we'd fall into and stuff like that. Okay, let's pop the Moda buff because we haven't got the wind. Now we do. So yeah, I need to be better at that. It's something I've been rewatching a lot of past episodes before I was recording this one, or before I was started editing this one, just so I knew what was happening beforehand, so that I could, have relevant information to give whilst commentating this episode. And yeah, I just noticed that I kept mentioning it and just never actually did it, which was quite silly when you think about it. Okay, so I'm just trying to decide where we go, really. I can't really go too far south because that's going too close to our starting location, and it will decrease the amount of swamp we have spawned, so it might be better off if we go to this island over here, maybe, and follow along this coastline. Oh, apologies if you can hear that rumbling outside. It's getting to that time of year where a lot of students that live in my area, they all start, like university students and stuff, they all start like getting ready to leave and move out. Like, they'll either move to a new place for next year or move back home with parents and stuff like that. Anywhere from the start of April to the end of like June, it's just an absolute madhouse in this area where I live. It's a big student area. Like 90% of the people who live here are all like university students, so it becomes a bit of a madhouse at this time of year. Although we have seen some nice weather recently, which has been very pleasant. Okay, so let's sail up the line of this coast here. Although I've gone against the thing I literally just said, which is I shouldn't be sailing south, so I'm going to turn around actually. We're not doing very well here. And I completely forgot that we said we need to bring a portal, and I've forgotten to do that, so I might actually pop back home and grab a portal too. I'm pretty sure there's a portal we can use, that we can just repurpose. There's a couple of different portals that we've got at the minute which aren't connected to anything, so we can always just repurpose them. Not that they're not connected to anything, they're connected to things that we don't need anymore. Boss portals I want to keep up, just in case we want to take on these bosses again. But, what else is it? There's a couple of other portals just to like random areas that we don't really need. Like, I'm pretty sure there's that portal to, it's called BF1, I believe, which is the first bit of Black Forest that we found, or the first, it was a bit of Black Forest that was on the end, like the northern part of our starting island. And I built a portal there because there's a few like crypts in the area, there's some copper nodes and stuff like that. It was just another Black Forest area in case the first one we were using ran out of things that we needed. But we've never used it since. I think we've used it once and that's it. So yeah, we might as well take it down actually. Just going to stick to this coast a little bit longer just to see what we can see. It seems to be mostly Black Forest. I think we're going to have to like go to a further away area. Like, we might even have to go to like the Clothier merchant and like sail from her area and just kind of keep to the area. Not the area, sorry, keep to that kind of distance away from our home area, because we'll be more likely to see Black Forest, we'll be more likely to see swamp This is really difficult to explain. Yeah, I'm actually going to go back and get that portal now, because I've just had a look at the minimap a couple of times, and this whole island that I'm sailing around is pretty much Black Forest, so there's just no point. The further away you get from your home base, I have mentioned this a few times, but the further away you get from your home location or your starting location, so the boss stones where you spawn at the start of a playthrough, the more likely you are to get the later game biomes, obviously. So if you're looking for stuff like swamp, we got really lucky on this playthrough with the big swamp that we found that also had the boss in it as well. But that is very close to our starting location, so we should probably go further out to find swamp for the merchant, for the Bog Witch. I did do a little bit of research about the Bog Witch before I started playing, and one of the things I learned was that there are 10 possible, or there's up to 10 possible spawn locations for the Bog Witch in the world, and in order to get them to spawn, it's the same as, or in order to get her to spawn at a specific location, you have to just be close by. Now, it's the same as the merchant and the clothier, which is that you don't have to be like right next to them to get them to spawn. You can be quite far away, but you just have to keep an eye on your minimap and your map, and she will appear on there. That's merchant. Where is this portal? I'm certain there's a BF portal. Yeah, there is. There's the BF1 right there. Port BF1, yeah, that's the one. We might as well just take that down. That's the Elder, that's the Merchant, that's Swamp, so this would be BF1? Yeah, there we go. And it's on our starting island, so I can literally just pop through the portal, destroy it, take that side of the portal, bring it back, like sprint back with it. We'll take off the chest and legs to get the increased movement speed. There we go. We'll leave this walled off area here, because we can always repurpose it in future if we ever need to. Probably won't, but you never know. And then yeah, we'll just close that door just to make sure, and we'll just sprint back. There's even a mushroom marker right on the way back, so we could even... Oh, hello. No, we'll have none of that, thank you. I will take your Great Orph Eyes, though, thank you. Right, let's head back. There's a mushroom marker there, I think there's only one. We'll grab a few of them on the way back. I don't want to spend too long doing this, but what I think, I don't think I'll continue sailing for this episode. I think we'll get back with this portal, and then we'll have a look at doing that on our next episode. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I don't really want to spend too much time sailing to look for this Bog Witch. At least I don't want to have that in the episodes. So what I might actually do is, during the downtime between this episode and our next one, I might just search for the Bog Witch, and then start the recording when I find her. I know that there's, I know that in previous cuttings of sailing parts, I have said that I would keep it in if anything important happened. But in terms of things like fighting sea serpents and stuff like that, you've seen me do it hundreds of times. Well, not hundreds, but you've seen me do it a lot of times at this point. Oh god, there's some fullings, and I haven't got my armour on either. Oh, sod it, we'll fight them. They're quite fast anyway, so we might as well. We actually attracted a couple of boars there as well. That's one of them down. Where's the other one? I think there's 4 of them. Yeah, there is, I can see them. Apologies for the darkness, I haven't got a torch. Luckily enough I can see the nameplates floating around. Kill this guy. Perfect, there we go. Yeah, so you've seen me kill 100 sea serpents. Not 100. You've seen me kill quite a lot of sea serpents, and yeah, I just don't think there's anything that's that major or important that's going to happen while sailing around to find this Bog Witch, especially because we're searching for swamps. We're not going Mistland areas, we're not going to the Ashlands either, so it's not hugely important to keep it in, I don't think. So yeah, what I will do in the downtime between this episode and the next is I will sail around searching for the Bog Witch, and as soon as I find the Bog Witch, as soon as I see her marker on my minimap, I will then start the recording for our next episode. We'll start from there. I'm just concerned that this might take a while to find. Right, I'm pretty sure this marker here is the mushroom marker. Oh, there's some skeletons. I haven't seen you guys in ages. Now, I did also see a comment a couple of episodes ago that said that the bone fragments are actually quite useful later on in the game. I'm not sure if it's a Mistlands or an Ashlands thing, but apparently you need a few of them, and there's crafting things for them, so we might as well kill these and pick up their fragments and keep hold of them. Especially if they have a use coming up. I do know that some of the artwork for the Ashlands, there's another fulling. Oh, for God's sake, I'm guessing that's another group of you. There's some of the artwork for the Ashlands did feature skeletons, like skeletal type creatures, so I imagine there's probably going to be quite a bit of bone crafting in the Ashlands, so yeah, that's some good advice. I do appreciate the comment left there. I will keep hold of these fragments. Oh, go away, Mr. Fulling. Ah, and there's more skeletons, and there's even an archer skeleton pewing arrows at me. I still have my helmet on, so I'm okay. I am protected. Plus, they're pretty easy to kill, these skeletons. Right, where are these mushrooms? It's going to be pretty hard to see. Ah, here we are. I've got a couple of them here. 3 and 4. That's not bad. I don't want to go too far out of the way to find them. I don't really want to fight these greylings either, so we'll just avoid those for now. Put the weapons away and just go sprinting. They're all raspberries. Oh, that's a neck. Necks can't run very fast, so we'll just avoid him. I don't want to get stuck in too much basic level combat for the time being. Although I'm quite surprised that we've just got roaming bands of fullings in the meadows. I'm guessing that's another thing from as you progress through the game. So like creatures from those biomes will start like roaming the plains and stuff. Not the plains. I keep calling the meadows the plains. It's silly. We'll roam the meadows. It's only the fullings though. I've never seen like trolls, apart from unless we get like a troll attack on the base. I've never seen trolls like roaming through the meadows, and I haven't seen anything like swamp-wise either. Like Draugr. I don't think have we seen a Draugr? I don't think we have. It must just be like certain creatures can just spawn in the meadows at night time. I quite like it. It adds a bit more level of a challenge to it. Means that you can't just rely on the meadows being a safe area for the entire game. You still have to keep your guard up. I can see that torch off in the distance. That's another fulling group, so we're going to avoid those. Try and keep our distance from them. No, I didn't think we didn't get their attention, so we should be okay. There's another neck there. We should be able to avoid him. We're just going to run in this gate and close it. Come on, come on, come on. Close the gate, close the gate. There we go. Back home. Beautiful. So there's some more wisps. Thank you very much. Where's the chicken? Still not hatched? Not yet. Probably take a day or two for it to hatch, I would imagine. Right, let's go dump stuff, because we've got quite a lot of stuff on us. We should just go and dump it. Oh, I'm stuck on the butcher table. There we go. Oh god, I was inside the troll's head for a second there. That was weird. How are you doing? Oh, they're done. Nice. Right, let's find out how many we get. Oh, it is 6. Oh, amazing. So we get 12. 12 major healing meads, and they give us 125 health. That's really good, because we are looking at around 200 to 250 health level now with our better foods. So that's half our health over about 5 seconds. That's really, really useful. I'm going to knock this campfire down as well, because it's pointless. No point having it anymore. Dump all that stuff in there. I did just dump the Grey Dwarf Eyes for the portal, which I need back. No, not all 18 of them. Let's take 8 and put them back in the chest. So we're nearly halfway to another portal system, should we ever need one. We probably will need one when we get to the Ashlands. Well, obviously we will. We'll need several, I imagine. What else do we need? We're pretty much done. Right, we'll call it a day there. So, thank you everybody for watching. As I said, this has been a bit of a longer episode. It's nearly an hour. I do apologise for the longer episode, but we did get 90% of our checklist done. We've got new food. We've got a new coop for the chickens. We're going to have some new eggs and some chickens coming in very shortly, which I'm really happy about. So, I'm going to call the episode there, and I shall catch you in our next episode when we should have found the Bog Witch. Just kind of picking a point where to launch from. But yeah, anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall catch you in our next episode.